Good morning, all. Welcome to our college, Sharad Institute of Technology, Polytechnic at the Department of Information Technology. Today we'll start 45th lecture on course that is subject data structure using C. Here, vision mission of departmental vision statement is that to excel in information technology engineering education to produce professionally competent engineers with lifelong learning attitude for the accomplishment of ever-growing needs of society and industry. Departmental mission, the three statements are there. First, to provide quality education through effective teaching learning methodologies with simulating environment for preparing technical and professional competent engineering. Second, to build up professional skills in students that will help them to succeed and progress in their personal and professional career. Third, to imbibe professional ethics and social responsibilities in students for society and environment. Here, course outcomes. After the completion of unit number 4, you achieve which CO? That implement basic operations on linked list. Syllabus for there, total 5 units are there and then marks allocation. Here, syllabus for unit number 4. Now we continue the next point in under operations on circular linked list. Which point? Deleting a node in a circular linked list. In under 3 scenarios, 3 possibilities are there, which are the deleting a node at a beginning or end or a specified location, means in a between. Or deleting a node in a CLL, means circular linked list. In under first point, deleting a new node, deleting a node from the beginning. In that printing mistake is there, in that not a new node, deleting a node from the beginning. Okay, there can be 2 conditions while deleting beginning node from a circular linked list. First, which conditions? In under first condition, single node in the entire list and multiple nodes in the list. The condition is what? When you delete the single node and when we delete the multiple nodes. The condition last array of link is equal to last, and 2 conditions are there that are check it. Last info is equal to data specifies there is only one node, that is first and last node. To delete this node, make last pointer to null. Okay, means what? In that list, how to check the only one node are present? Check that last link. In that not a start pointers are there. In that last pointer are there. That last link is equal to last. Okay, which value will be entered? That are the last link as a pointer true, and also check that last info is equal to data. Both are condition true, means obviously one node are there on that list. That time means single node deletion. That condition is checked, that last link is equal to last, means last pointer is assigned to that node, and check that node value is equal to which value entered by the user for deleting purpose, that are matched with, means obviously that one node are there. Then that null is initialized to that last pointer, and that free that last, and message will be displayed list is empty, and return that. Second condition is that multiple nodes in the list. Okay. Is in that list multiple nodes are there, and at that time too you delete the node. In that single node are there in that list, that time delete the node. Though that both conditions are there. As the last arrow of link in points to the starting node, okay, of the list. Clear? To delete this node, first save that last link in a queue variable and then update the last link. I should in figure means what? As after remove of first node, second node will be starting node after that. Okay, means you delete the any multiple nodes are there in your list, that time you assign that last, because in that circular link list those last pointers are there that assigned to that queue variable, and that last link are removed. Okay, that time the second node as a starting node treated as, and after that delete it. And then before deletion and after deletion. For example, you delete the number 10. So that last is, when that delete that then last link is created as the second, because in that only for two numbers are there, so that are the created and connected at, so that's that last pointer, and that 10 variable means that free the 10 value. This line. C code is given below. White tail at beginning, struct node Q pointers are there. In that, check if last link is equal to last. Okay, means that null assigned to that last variable, free that last and display the message list is empty and return it. Again, second condition is that if last is equal to null, means obviously in that list no any elements are there, list is empty, message will be displayed. Again, check that last, when multiple nodes are there, that time you deleted it, you want to delete the element, that time which condition, that last link is assigned that the queue. Okay, means that last link is created as a queue, that last, which are the last, this. Okay, after that queue link is created as the last link, and there is allocated the initialization that last, and treat that queue, in that tape is used, in that queue variable is delete, free that, and first element is deleted, display message call, value will be, remaining elements are displayed, and return that. Next point, deleting a node from the end. There can be two conditions while deleting the ending node from a circular linked list. First is the single node in the entire list and multiple nodes in the list. The condition is check that last of link is equal to last, and that last info is equal to data, specifies the there is only one node that is the first and last node. To delete this node, make last pointer indicate as the null. Check this condition. This condition is true, means that last null is initialized that last variable, and that free that last, and message display list is empty, and return that. Multiple nodes in the list, in this condition, under this condition, to delete last node in the list, first travel the list up to last pointer. Okay, you want to last element to delete, so you travel that one by one node up to last pointer you found it, and store the address of second last node in a queue pointer. Then store the starting node address in a queue and update the value of the last pointer. I show you that figure. Let's set the queue pointer. Let's set as the travel up to last element, last second element up to that found that. Okay, means it is the last node. It is one by one element. Queue is moved that. In that last is the 30 node. That last second node in that set as the. travel up to the last pointer and store the address of the second last node in a queue pointer. So queue pointer is second last node, store that, and after that this is the freed and this queue is considered as a last. Means this last is assigned to that initialization, that queue pointer, and that freed, this last means obviously that element will be deleted. In that figure also show that 10, 20, 30, okay, in that is treated as the last, okay, the delete that. Not a 10, it is treated as a last, because in that this is the initialization hit. Function del at end struct node pointer variable are taken, and that last link is equal to assign that queue variable, check that last is equal to null, means obviously in that list no any elements are there, list is empty. Again the single node in the list will you want to delete, that time the last link is equal to last. Okay. This one variables are one node are there and their link, this link field is the same that last, so means obviously on that list one elements are there. So null is initialize that last variable, free that last, and message will be displayed list is empty, and return that. And multiple nodes are there, that time how to delete queue of that link, okay, means queue of that next address up to last, found that time find that queue of link field, means queue of that next element will be assigned that queue variable, means obviously that second last element is treated as a queue. After that last link is initialized to that queue of link and free the last, and that queue is initialized as a last, means that queue is initialized assigning that last pointer, means in short that queue node is treated as a last pointer, last element deleted, message will be displayed. After that display function will be called, means all remaining elements are displayed after the deletion of that last node, and return that. Next, third condition is that deleting a node after a position. Okay, to delete a node after a specific position, first travel the list up to specified position. This statement is clear then. Okay, you got it then. Yes, when we delete the any specific position, means first of all travel that up to that specified location or position. After traversing, you will get the address of node, means queue variable after which deletion operation has to perform. Let queue is the node after that deletion has to perform. So queue link is the node which we have to delete. And that said that when that traversing up to that specified position, that time that queue address, that queue link with next elements as a queue variable, and that which you want to delete, that means that intermediate node will be deleted it. Case 1, first check that queue is second last node or queue link is that last node. After that, if queue arrow link means that one node as a considered as a queue, that second node as the queue link. Okay, what is meant by queue link means, for example, this is the queue, and there queue link means in that queue nodes field, link field store the address of the next node. In that set as the queue arrow of link means it is the variable, it is the node as the pointer queue, means the next is the 30. For example, queue is the in the 10 node, then queue of list means that second 20 element there. Clear then? For example, 10 value as a pointer is created as queue. Okay. That time q info means 10 value and q link means the next element. Then also q info means 20 value and q of link means next value. Because in that q link the address will be stored in the list next node. So if q link is the last node, then perform the step of deletion of the last node, otherwise it is in the between node. Case 2, what is the if it is in between node, then save the queue of link to temp variable and update the queue of link, and that temp will be free that. But case 1, you want to delete that at the 13 means what, that last second created as a pointer q, and that it is when we free that there is link is created as the 10, and when you delete the intermediate node, that time q variables are given at which you want to delete that in a previous node. Okay, and that time that q link, okay, that q link means that 20 value is initialized as a temp, and temp will be remove that, and their queue of link is connected to the last. This is free means obviously this is the exit on that list, that queue is pointer is connected with that last one. In C code is given below, while del after position struct node temp and q variables are taken. Pointer variables are there. After that I position, again two variables are taken for execution purpose. After that enter the index after which element will be deleted. That index, that specific position are entered in a POS variable. After that last that link as a assigned that q variable. Next, the specific you traverse the node at a specific location. How to possible? Using for loop I is equal to 0, I less than position I plus plus. That time q of link is assigned to that q variable. These conditions to that time means one by one q is move on that list one node to another node using this statement. If that q is equal to last is found, that then that message will be displayed there are less elements, because your aim is the last element, sorry, between number will be deleted, so that in that message will be displayed there is the less elements. Again this condition is not true means in inner part is executed, sorry, next condition is executed is the run as the case 1, this is the run as the case 2. If that q of link is equal to last means that last link is assigned to that q of link, and that free the last variable, and that q is assigned to that last. Okay, means the last element you want to delete, then that delete it, but that last element link as a assigned to that in a second last element as considered as a q, and that q is again assigned that last pointer, means obviously that last point is remove exit on that list. For example, intermediate node will be deleted, then q of link, okay, which element you want delete, up to that you travel it, and that element is found, that time that's previous node is assigned that q pointer, and the next link means obviously which element will be deleted, that are be assigned or initialized as a temp variable. That temp link is initialized to or assigned to that queue of link. Okay, for example, intermediate nodes are deleted, that link is assigned to that initialized as queue of link address, and that temp middle element will be deleted, means obviously in a list the middle element are deleted it, and display function call means remaining elements will be displayed and return it. summary summary on this lecture. In this lecture, point will be discussed. Operations on circular linked list in under deleting a node in circular linked list. In under three possibilities are there: deleting a node at the beginning, at a end, and at a specific position. In under two conditions are there in each operations. Means what? In the circular linked list only one elements are there, then how to delete it, and multiple nodes are there, then how to delete it, in three possibilities respectively. More for you. Continue the assignment number 4. Here stop on today's lecture. In this lecture any doubts are there, then contact with me. Thank you.